Select contact information to ensure you receive important reminders like when to pay your bill. Go to luselect.com and click on the Update Customer Information button. Fill the form that pops up and submit.
You will fly me morning. Why I've seen it all, but I'm caught.
With the hustle of customs with Michelle's Custom Brokerage, imports and exports custom brokers. Our personalized service always ensures the best results when your needs are custom clearance and shipping of general cargo, barrels, vehicles, containers. For courier packages to ship loads of cargo, no consignment is too small or too large. We can handle it all. Michelle's Custom Brokerage, a generation of efficient and reliable service.
You're watching MBC.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the corner. Of course, Saturday night, and I mean, where else we could spend with Saturday night? But in the corner, sweet Kaiso. Tonight we have a wonderful show planned for you. We'll be going to the March Gras, the big Kaiso finals in Trinidad. A lot of controversy about the results of that competition. So tonight you will be the judges. You understand? You go find out for yourself as to whether Montano deserved the win, because a lot of controversy about that finals in Trinidad this year. Of course, you know, Trinidad, Dominica, New Orleans, they celebrate their carnivals in February. We just come out of Trinidad and Dominica. Dominica had a massive carnival this year, I must say, very impressive. The Calypso in Dominica, there was a grand improvement, I must say, also in that. But tonight, before we get into the main event, which is the March Gras, the grand finals, TNT, let's just say good evening to all our many fans and well-wishers, those of you in TV land. I want to say good evening to Mama. Mama, I saw Andrea down here. I was happy to see Andrea, Mama. I sort of say a special good night to you. For me, that was on Thursday night. Yeah, by the big Independence Fish and Sea Moss Festival in San Souci. That was massive this year. You know, talking about independence celebrations. You know, I think this year's celebrations was on a higher level. I want to say congratulations to the organizers of the Independence Baton Relay. Especially, it seemed to have sparked quite a community effort in all the various constituencies, come out in a big way, trying to outdo each other. Of course, with the whole presentation of the Carry the Baton. I want to say congratulations to all the organizers, all the people who played a part, who were responsible for the Baton Relay Festival. I think it was fantastic this year. Also, the Caribbean bike, that's what they call it, I think, the Caribbean bike. The motorbikes, they had motorbikes in St. Lucia. I think I must have seen close to 300-400 bikes on Thursday between Denry and Castries, you know. The only thing I find, and as usual, you will always find the hooligans involved in everything positive that's happening. I mean, I'm driving down coming from Denry on Tuesday, and this guy on a not a motorcycle, what do you call it, the trail bike, the four-wheelers. The man pop a wheelie in Bexon, the man come in, I don't pull aside. I say, what was that all about? You know, and that all along the way you find certain idiots, you know, popping wheelie and coming into oncoming traffic. Look, You have to cut them nonsense out. Let's get serious as a people, man. But congratulations also to the Caribbean bike fest or whatever they call it. That too seemed to have been very, very big. As I mentioned earlier on to the seafood and sea moss. Congratulations to the Ministry of Agriculture. Another successful year, I must say, quite a turnout. The food, well, I think a little improvement have to go into the presentation of the foods and things. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were complaining about the quality of some of the food and also the prices associated. Even Yadi, I heard talking about he buy a lobster the size of a shrimp and you want him to pay $40 for it. You understand? So there are certain things we had to put in place. But all in all, overall, the parade, the national wear, lots of national wear was out there. I also attended an event in Miku, a breakfast, independence breakfast party. That was fantastic. Wonderful turnout, everybody proud in the national wear, all different styles, all different fashions. Independence big time in St. Lucia. Congratulations to all who were involved in the independence celebrations. Yeah? The Caribbean Bike Life. That is the name of what they call it. The Caribbean, boy, I tell you, Bike Life indeed. Yeah. We in the corner would also like to send some belated birthday greetings, first of all, to our first independence monarch. I'm talking about George Haggai Alsey, celebrated his birthday. I believe it was yesterday. I want to say, you know, from the corner, and his many fans in the corner, because Haggai have quite a few fans in the corner here. We'd like to wish you, you know, happy belated and wish you many more God's richest blessings upon you, my good brother. I saw on Facebook you were having a good time. I am surprised. He's a good time fella. So happy birthday to you. Also celebrating a birthday, I think it's today, is the one and only Matthias Wilkie out of Brooklyn. Of course, Matthias, past president of the St. Lucia Association in Brooklyn, New York, a constant follower here in the corner. He's celebrating his birthday. Of course, Kingman, you know how we feel about you. We're very happy that, you know, when we tune in, we see Matthias Wilkie always keeping in tune with what's going on in the corner. We'd like to wish you a very, very happy birthday. Knowing you by now, I'm not sure if you're up and you're hearing that. You must be celebrating from early this morning. However, happy birthday to Matthias Wilkie coming from us here in the corner, wishing you all the richest blessings and many, many more to come, my good brother. Yeah? Last week also, we heard of the passing of one of our very own. This guy, apart from being a cultural activist and deeply involved in Carnival, in Kaiso, in Steel Band, you know, he was a constant tuner to the corner. He was based in Guyana for a while there, and he would be here every Saturday night making his contributions. Well, we're sad to say, well, Leslie Charles, no stranger to the St. Lucian community, no stranger to the artistic community either. He's been around. Everybody should know Leslie. I used to call him the gentle giant boy there, man, you know. That's the only man I would have been talking to, and he would be smiling throughout the whole conversation. You know what I mean? No matter how serious the topic is, he's smiling. So we'll miss Leslie. Our sincerest condolences going out to the family. Of course, Ember Charles, another very popular activist with the FRC, his brother and the family. I also went to school with one of his sisters, Lorna. So, you know, kind of hit close to home. So our sincerest condolences. As a matter of fact, we put a small tribute together. You know us in the corner. It's too much love here in the corner. We can't let Leslie pass and not, you know, do a little something to remind. So, because we're so quick to forget here in St. Lucia, you know. So we put a small tribute together. Let's take a few minutes now to just view that tribute. We have a few fans and friends, you know, sending out their condolences. So let's do this tribute to Brother Leslie Charles.
affairs and culture. I knew him as an old mass performer. I also knew him involved in the Kaiso arena, specifically the management of the Black. But I also knew him as a drummer. In fact, in the early days when our Phoenicians Award had decided to form the street band, he was one of the guys that was playing the bass during that time. I want to wish the family strength during this very, very difficult time, in the loss of their loved one, and I want to wish them God's guidance and peace during that difficult time.
Condolences to the family of Mr. Leslie Charles. May God continue to bless you all and give you all the strength in your time of sorrow. A wonderful person we have lost, and may he rest in perfect peace.
Sincere condolences to the family of Leslie Charles. From all of us here in the chat at Papa's Kaiso Corner, a gentle giant, as Papa would say, we will miss you, your warm and humorous soul. May you sleep in peace, our friend.
We wish also together the entire Kaiso fraternity. We would like to extend condolences to the family of our brother Leslie Charles. Leslie, of course, has been one who has been involved in the cultural landscape of St. Lucia, and no doubt he was also a very, very good friend of the Kaiso fraternity. We all know that Leslie managed the Black, who is a member of the Takeover Tent. But apart from managing Leslie the Black, he also played a role in the life of TOT, being there, and I know for sure, allowing his expertise and his advice to be exposed to the other artists apart from the Black. We know it has been a great loss to the St. Lucian public, to the cultural landscape of St. Lucia, and we just trust that God will give him eternal rest and peace, and that whatever he has done on this earth, his legacy will continue to live on, and we will continue to appreciate the value.
With a sad mind, I have to remember Leslie Charles. He was the guy who helped me from the time I came into the Calypso Arena from 1986. I was alone. He volunteered his services. He acted like a manager to me, you know. The early 1990s until about 2012. In that time era, he helped me win the Calypso Crown in 2008. His song is called Suzette and What You Bringing. Leslie has been a strength and a pillar to my Calypso career, and I must say, I will miss him a whole lot. I want to send out my condolences to the families and friends of Leslie Charles. I ask them to hold strong. The brother is gone, but he's not forgotten. Leslie, may you rest in peace, my brother. Bless.
Greetings to Papa's Kaiso Corner. Greetings to the family of Papa's Kaiso Corner. Greetings to the family of Kaiso. I know all of us have a heavy heart today as we come to mark the passing of one of our family members, a true cultural soldier in the person of Leslie Charles, my friend, my comrade, my colleague. Leslie Charles, but there's so much to say about him. Let me just say that Leslie was a perennial community worker, cultural soldier. Okay? Leslie was most comfortable moving among not the higher sectors of our society, you know, but the more ordinary people, marginalized, our communities, the places where our culture, real culture survives. Leslie moved among that all over St. Lucia. Okay. As an agricultural officer, okay, for many years, he worked in agriculture and he was contributing to the extension services in agriculture all over St. Lucia, and getting to know St. Lucia and St. Lucians in many ways. He contributed tremendously to arts and culture, again contributing to the strengthening of our communities all over St. Lucia. He was known. He is actually from PI. His family is from PI, so his roots are in the Neck Guinea. That's Africans who came to St. Lucia not as slaves, but after slavery was abolished, free Africans, and they left us with the Kutumba and Bele traditions that is so strong in the community of PI, that the whole of St. Lucia knows and appreciates PI for this African tradition that they have kept alive. Leslie is from that family, from that tradition. He's the brother of Ember Charles, who himself has contributed so much to culture in St. Lucia. He's the cousin of Cecil Charles from the Takeover Tent, and he is from that ilk, just contributing to culture and the arts in St. Lucia. He has been an active member of the Folk Research Center, even the director of the work of the Folk Research Center. As I said, involved very much in the popular theatre and the development of popular theatre in St. Lucia and around the Caribbean. Okay. His love in arts and culture, yes, he contributed to theatre, he contributed to many other aspects of arts and culture, but his real love was Calypso, steel pan, and old mass. In Calypso, of course, we know that he was a fan and loyal follower of Papa's Kaiso corner, so we will miss him very much on the corner. He was a contributor to Lucian Kaiso magazine, regular contributor. I remember one of his biggest contribution was a biography of Scrub, our steel band hero. He assisted Cecil and the Takeover Tent over the years. He was close to them, and he managed Herb Black for a couple of years, and even when he was not managing, he kept close to Herb Black, contributing and helping out Herb Black with the presentation of his work and so on. In the area of steel band, Leslie was very close to the North Star Steel Orchestra. Even before it was called North Stars, it was called Scrub. Leslie was very close to them, always in the barnyard here and contributing. A lot of his friends who were steel band players, people like Guti and so on. That was Leslie, and contributing, and he wrote about the steel band, contributed to a lot of the documentation of the Folk Research Center, to the documentation of steel band and the steel band development in St. Lucia. So, love for Calypso, love and contribution to Calypso, love and contribution to steel band. But in that carnival, in the carnival tradition, I suspect his true love was old mass. His old mass. Leslie would turn out every year with some very, very, very witty presentations in the old mass. We don't have time to go through all of them, but one particular one I can remember, one day, on carnival, it came down, as usual, everybody came out with their old mask coming on the street for Juve, and we were there, and we looked up the road, and we just saw a set of grass, endless, like somebody went around and cut a lot of grass and a lot of trees and whatnot, coming down in one huge ball, coming down the road and coming closer, and between it we seen white. When it came closer, we saw a house made out of cardboard, and it was painted white, and a lot of all the grass and the bush and the trees was stuffed inside it, and you seen the leaves coming out of the thing and whatnot, and it came close up. So it was an old man that was coming down there. The placard read, Bush in the White House. And that was following the election when George Bush won the elections in America. And there was this old man. And then we going closer to it and realize Leslie inside of that. All the ants and everything in the bush. And Leslie coming down playing Bush in the White House. That was Leslie. He was a bag of fun, a real true friend, you know. Leslie would touch base with everybody all over St. Lucia. I suspect his family himself had a lot of problems with him because he was hardly ever home. Always out, contributing to culture, contributing to arts, contributing to community. That was Leslie. And we will miss him. And we will miss him in culture, in St. Lucia. And his work, and it was not just in St. Lucia.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much for that in-depth tribute there coming from my good friend, Brother Kennedy Booth Samuel. You can always trust the historian, I call him. He always has his vibes on point. Also, thank you to everyone who contributed with a small tribute to our good friend and comrade, Leslie Charles. Once again, coming from the corner, all the many fans and friends, to the family, our deepest condolences, and may he rest in eternal peace. Yes, we're going to take a break now. Of course, we need to acknowledge the sponsors, my good friends, the sponsors. We need to acknowledge the sponsors, and when we come back, we have a special guest in the building. Some people are going to be surprised. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Why you in darkness for ya? Gaza, my electricity go on vacation. That's a good way to put it. Gaza, I find the people should at least tell me I had all Gaza. From the time you change your phone number and your email, you give it to Lucilec? I didn't know I had to do that. So how would they contact you to inform you? The people psychic? Go and update your contact information with Lucilec for you to get your notifications. I go do that. Hear that? I could put my chicken in your fridge for the night, man.
Update your Lucilec contact information to ensure you receive important reminders like when to pay your bill. Go to lucilec.com and click on the Update Customer Information button. Fill the form that pops up and submit.
You will fly me morning. Why I've seen it all, but I'm caught.
When it's time to build your world, get it done right the first time with the widest range of Hyundai construction equipment here in St. Lucia. From Reno Rentals and Sales, your authorized Hyundai construction equipment dealer. From excavators, wheel loaders, backhoes, skid steer loaders, rollers, graders, and forklifts. We have the largest inventory in the Caribbean, so there's no need to wait months to order. Once you own your new Hyundai construction equipment, we back it up with an extended warranty and the most extensive part stock and qualified service technicians. Reno Rentals and Sales, your authorized Hyundai construction equipment dealer. We're ready to build your world. Call us today at telephone 714-7368.
Save the hustle of customs with Michelle's Custom Brokerage. Imports and exports custom brokers. Our personalized service always ensures the best results when your needs are custom clearance and shipping of general cargo, barrels, vehicles, containers. For courier packages to ship loads of cargo, no consignment is too small or too large. We can handle it all. Michelle's Custom Brokerage, a generation of efficient and reliable service.
You're watching MBC.
Yes, welcome back to the corner. Of course, you know, tonight we have a very special guest in the building. However, I want to introduce that man in the right way. This guy has made quite a contribution towards the development of Calypso in St. Lucia, not just as a performer, but also in administration, in the administration of Calypso itself. Having been a member of various aspects of the Calypso Association, having also been a tent leader. He led one of the most successful Calypso tents for quite a while in St. Lucia. And he's been away from the Calypso landscape locally for a few years now. He has decided to take up life in another part of the Caribbean, which is quite all right. That's what Caribbean integration is all about. And by now, I guess you would know, we had a hint last week that he might be coming on the show, and he did stick to his promise. So the many fans of Fitzroy Bingo, Leo, is right here in the building. Good evening, Mr. Leo.
Good evening, Papa, and thanks for having me. It's been an honor. I've much watched the corner for the last few years from the island of Dominica, and last week when you gave the opportunity to be here, I was happy, and hence the reason I'm here.
Well, it's indeed a pleasure to have you here with us. Of course, you have been missed. I mean, I speak to people all the time who ask me, well, where Bingo Boy? You know, if that man was here, things would have been different with regards to the direction Calypso taking now with the Kaiso tents. And I guess basically in the era when we used to be involved in Calypso tents, there was a lot more emphasis on the productions. You know, right now with the Kaiso tents, I don't know if you're aware of the run-ins of the tents in St. Lucia right now, but basically for the past few years we have 2 shows and then we go straight into quarterfinals, which has taken a lot of the flavor out of Kaiso. What do you think about that, Bings?
Well, I don't know. Well, in your case, you have 2 shows, but in tents like Fire One and when they have 1 show and the quarterfinals. In our days, we used to have 4 or 5 shows before quarterfinals. You give Calypsonians an opportunity to try 2-3 songs. Now, 1 song, you're into the quarterfinals. I think it has diminished the standard of Calypso. Even the performances, when a guy performs one night in a tent, next night he's ready for quarterfinals. I really and truly hope we could change that. Gone were the days when you and I used to be knocking on our sponsors' doors to get sponsorship for the tents. Just to give 4 or 5 shows, that gone. It's like fellas just content with coming and do their 1-2 shows, and I think it's led to the detriment of Calypso in St. Lucia. Yes, you still have the persons, and I'm happy to see some of the young blood, the T-Blacks, and that sort of a thing coming through. But I'm of the opinion if they had the 3, 4, 5 shows, they would have even been better than what they're doing now. I tried. Well, there are a couple of times I came in this one show quarterfinals thing, and it really doesn't feel right We used to go to attend the gaieties, the town halls, even the cultural center. We used to be there for 3-4 nights.
Yeah, districts.
Yes.
You guys used to do.
Oh yeah, we used to do shows and souffle and that sort of a thing. But that's gone, and it's sad. I really and truly hope some of the people that still involved, like the Wheedle Keys and so on, could, if they could come back. Maybe I think it's time for the Calypso Association to make a comeback. We were just discussing what Calypso Association used to be like. Now we depend on the government to finance a show. I mean, I really think we need to sit back. Maybe a few of the older guys need to come back and probably do something to inspire. I had a long discussion with Moggy just recently, and he said to me, why we don't try and bring back an ambassador as a one night only kind of a thing. Sounds interesting, but do you really want to put your neck on the block to do that sort of a thing when, to me the zeal is no longer there? And I don't know, it's just a situation that's sad, and I'm hoping somewhere along the line things can change.
Yes, indeed. Lots of love in the corner. Your partner Marvin Ogies, he's there. He says good night to you.
Good night, Marvin. Good night.
Alva Nelson from the Bronx. He's beginning up here. Alton Bishop Robinson.
Yes, I speak to Alton now and then.
Trevor Exposer Brown. He's there with you.
The members of Impact when we used to perform in New York on Liberty Weekend. Yes.
Yeah, we used to have quite a time.
Quite a bit of fun.
Quite a time, Bings. You move over to Dominica, and I was quite surprised a few years ago when I heard that you were actually in the competition in Dominica, because I know the Dominicans are very, very sensitive in safeguarding the heritage. And what kind of reception did you get in Dominica, apart from the fact that you're married to a Dominican now?
Yes.
So that kind of makes you part Dominican.
Papa, even after I got married, I had to live in Dominica for 3 years consecutively for me to have been a member of the association. And for you to have taken part in the competition, you needed to be a member of the association. So for my first 3 years in Dominica, I did nothing, just follow the tents, follow the competition. Eventually in 2019, I was accepted in the association and went into the competition, went all the way to the finals and placed third. In the eyes of some, I should have won, but in the Dominican context, the Dominican, first time around. And thereafter, I got to the semi-finals and the finals a couple of years. This year I had limited, I think I only performed at one of the tents because again, I was doing a song that persons felt I should not have been doing. I should not have been getting involved in the Dominican politics. So I slowly bowed out, and not to create any bad blood, I continue to work with Help Me.
Lord Help Me.
Yes, Lord Help Me. Yes,
still right. Still
writes. Yes. Actually, the song this year was written by him.
Okay.
And he called and said he had that song. And again, I thought it was a song being typical Help Me, funny, and it was a statement that the Prime Minister had made on Facebook that he was God, that when he speaks, his mouth opens, but it's God speaking, and that. And Help Me took that and crafted that so nicely. And Dominicans took that in a totally different direction. So I say all of that because that is what Dominicans are. It's become a little easier as I've gone along, because they see me a lot more. I'm involved in the tents and that sort of a thing. And they've kind of embraced a little bit, like you say, I'm married to Dominican and that sort of thing. I work in Dominica. I have my own construction company in Dominica. I employ Dominicans. So it has become a little easier in the circumstances. But Dominica is a nice place to be, but it's a difficult place to be.
I understand that. So I suppose there's no chance of you reintegrating into the St. Lucian society, like moving back home with the family, that kind of thing. I don't know when your immediate plans, the way you scratch.
At the moment, no. I mean, I've invested a lot into the Dominican economy. Having my own construction company and stuff in Dominica. It's going to be difficult to move back to St. Lucia full time. I'm here on quite a few occasions. Last year I didn't take part in the competition, but year before I did. I'm hoping that I can get involved again this year. Help me decide first to work together again. Actually, the song that won the Intercommercial House last year was written for me.
Okay.
I had the song, and it's because of work I wasn't able to get into St. Lucia, so help me say, hey, let's not let the song go to waste. And he gave it to the young lady. And help me calls me at 2 o'clock in the morning, Vida, and tells me, boy, bingo the girl won.
Yeah, that's news worth waking up.
Yeah. But you know, I will all once I can. I mean, I'm still associated with Fire One for Cherry Lamb and the rest. That once the opportunity is there, I will come in. You know.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, Binks, tonight I want to feature the Trinidad Calypso Finals for the benefit. I know quite a few of the people in the chat may have already went through it, but it's always different when we sit together in the corner and view these sorts of shows. I don't know if you would have heard, there was quite a bit of controversy around the Calypso Finals this year with regards to I wouldn't say the return, but with regards to the involvement of soca sensation Michelle Montano coming in and participating in the Calypso competition and walking away with $850,000 worth of first prize, you know. So what we're going to do, Biggs, is since you're going to be with us, we're going to chat in between, but we're going to take another break, and when we come back, we go straight into the March Gras, the Trinidad and Tobago Calypso Finals for 2024. So start popping the drinks, check the chicken on the grill, the pigtail, make sure everything in order, pop the wine. We're coming right back.
Introducing the new Luselect Virtual Service Desk, where one click is your access to every service. From My Account to Streetlight reports, requests for payment arrangements to settle arrears, change of name and address. Easy online forms give you access from anywhere and at any time.
Wow, that was quick. Ooh, that was even quicker.
Or change an account address.
Well, it's not going to be easy getting those goods to you on time. Certainly not as easy as transferring my Luselect account to the new location using their online form.
Every service you need.
Wow, they responded already.
At your fingertips.
It's that easy.
Boom. Go! To access the Luselect Virtual Service Desk, go to our website, luselect.com, and click on the Virtual Service Desk widget. Luselect's Virtual Service Desk. Every solution at your fingertips.
When it's time to build your world, get it done right the first time with the widest range of Hyundai construction equipment here in St. Lucia. From Reno Rentals and Sales, your authorized Hyundai construction equipment dealer. From excavators, wheel loaders, backhoes, skid steer loaders, rollers, graders, and forklifts. We have the largest inventory in the Caribbean, so there's no need to wait months to order. Once you own your new Hyundai construction equipment, we back it up with an extended warranty and the most extensive part stock and qualified service technicians. Reno Rentals and Sales, your authorized Hyundai construction equipment dealer. We're ready to build your world. Call us today at telephone 714-7368.
Save the hustle of customs with Michelle's Custom Brokerage. Imports and exports custom brokers. Our personalized service always ensures the best results when your needs are custom clearance and shipping of general cargo, barrels, vehicles, containers. For courier packages to ship loads of cargo, no consignment is too small or too large. We can handle it all. Michelle's Custom Brokerage, a generation of efficient and reliable service.
matter the job, Michelle's Electrical Limited has the skills and expertise to power your vision. With Michelle's Electrical Limited, you're securing a professional team with a proven track record committed to delivering quality service to cater to all your electrical needs. We bring more than 30 years of trusted electrical installation to every job. We are the most trusted and reliable provider of electrical solutions island-wide. Your electrical needs are our priority, and our qualified team has been providing durable electrical solutions for over 3 decades. Trust Michelle's Electrical Limited. We lay the groundwork so your vision can thrive. Michelle's Electrical Limited, turning on lights since 1987.
Welcome back to Kaiso Corner. Of course, in the building with us tonight is Fitzroy Bingo Leon. He's going to be sitting with me right through the Trinidad Calypso finals. A lot of talk since the Calypso finals in Trinidad and in the diaspora. A lot of critics, you know, tend to believe that Montano didn't deserve winning the Calypso Monarch because the song that he sang was too easy a song, you know, compared to some of the other songs in the competition. But one of the things that I noticed about the Calypso competition in Trinidad is that I followed the competition. I watched the whole competition from beginning to end. And I had a few people up there that didn't quite make it. And all the people that I had up in the first, let's say the first 5, most of them were singing political commentaries. And none of the political commentaries went you know, through the first 3. Yeah. The first 3, the songs had nothing to do with politics. So I don't know if that was a deliberate you know, act by the judges to, you know, to look past the political commentaries and the name calling and what have you. Mr. Technician, we have a guest artist at video number 3. I think we'll forego that, and we'll go straight into video number 4 and start the ball rolling with Christopher Duncan, as he did a song called Character. Now, Christopher Duncan is a little youth man who he started off with the juniors and then the young kings. He performed at Calypso Legacy here a few years ago. Either Calypso Legacy or he made a guest appearance at the TOT, Calypso 10th. And he was a little boy at the time, but he has grown so quickly. And he took part in this year's competition in Trinidad. So at number 1, performing Character, let's take in Christopher Duncan.
Yes, to be popular is my accident. Riches could pick up himself and leave. We could locate a friend, cause we know where she went. But a bad character hard to retrieve. Character is built on foundation, on how we deal with people we meet. It takes measures of love and compassion. From these qualities there is no retreat. So if we still in the port or about to sail, know that in this life character will prevail. All the fortune we may possess, all the fame and all the success, when we finally lay to rest, what remains is character. How we scheme and how we connive, things we fight for when we alive. Man, the only thing to survive, what remains is character. Is the only thing that is real. Is the hardest thing to conceive. Whether life is easy or hard, if we feeling happy or sad, our precious character, the one thing we must safeguard. La-di-dee, da-di-do. Do-dum-ba-day. Dum-ba-day. Dum-ba-day. Our talent and skill could really take us far, have us sitting on top of the world. But it's our character tells exactly who we are. No matter how much in life we control. So if we feel that Jaja's intention is for us to be unscrupulous and mean, and the object in life is self-preservation, then we are not reading the lines between. While our earthly gains we ready to boast about, it's our character that will always stand out. All the fortune we may possess, all the fame and all the success, when we finally lay to rest, what remains is character. Leave a fancy house on the hill, make sure we clear every bill. We could do all of that and still what remains is character. Is the only thing that is real. It's the hardest thing to conceive. Whether life is easy or hard, if we feeling happy or sad, our precious character, the one thing we must safeguard. La-di-dee, da-di-do. Dum-ba-day. 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 Human sometimes useless outer shell to greet you daily with a big smile, but we know deep inside they don't wish you well. If it's not the clothes you wear, your hairstyle. But life's character, when it keeps grinding, it could polish you or grind you to dust. And every waking day it will keep reminding what we will become, it's all up to us. If to lie and to cheat are the only things we know, it's our character these qualities going to show. All the fortune we may possess, all the fame and all the success, when we finally lay to rest, what remains is character. We could say a prayer every day and don't practice the things we say. We could do that from June to May, what remains is character. It's the only thing that is real. It's the hardest thing to conceive. Whether life is easy or hard, if we feeling happy or sad, our precious character, the one thing we must safeguard. La-di-dee, da-di-do. Do-dum-ba-day. Dum-ba-day. Dum-ba-day. We know that character is our destiny. It's in all of us, we cannot pretend. It's how we deal with good, how we treat adversity. It's not where we start, but how we will end. Character is there when no one is watching, built in the secret chambers of the heart. Must be careful with the things we still clutching. Could turn out to be a poison dart if we let our character be faithful and strong. No obstacle could tempt us to tear it down. Sing it! All the fortune we may possess, all the fame and all the success, when we finally lay to rest, what remains is character. All the victories that we claim, all the wild beasts that we tame, when they finally call we name, what remains is character. It's the only thing that is real. It's the hardest thing to conceive. Whether life is easy or hard, if we feeling happy or sad, our precious character, the one thing we must safeguard. Thank you, Queen Spark Savannah. La-di-dee-da-di-do. Do-be-de. Do-be-de. Do-be-de.
Yes, indeed. That was Christopher Duncan with character. Then we had Tazia O'Connor, who was the defending Calypso Monarch. He came in, he performed at number 2 with a number called Focus. Let's take a look at the defending champion as he performed at the Dimash Gras.
Focus on somebody else, you could never ever focus on yourself. So in other words, put your business first and other people's business, throw it on the shelf. If we want to make it further as a country, forget bound to his leader, then we stand together unity. So every race, color, creed and class, we pushing forward other people's business come last. So when I say focus, it's serious business, no hocus pocus. Cause when election time come wrong again, block your ears, tell them you don't want to hear the refrain. We on a ship riding through the focus, and though the tide is rough, we gon' make it through, no matter financial status, shade or hue. Focus, you better focus. Look, genocide wars, suffering and famine, yet all we doing is finger pointing. Focus, you better focus. And it will only be getting worse if we don't stop blaming and do some introspecting. Focus, you better focus. We does macro everything, but crime we don't see. On whole news, crime is a fame, no shame, we'll blame a party. So no matter red, yellow, green or blue, we as citizens have to stand up and fight it too. Whoa! So when I say focus, then we rise from the mud just like a lotus. Bring this third world country off the ground. If we try, we could bring it up to number 1. Focus. We on a ship riding through the focus, and though the tide is rough, we may rock and sway, but together we stand, we are going nowhere. Focus. Focus, you better focus. So when I say focus, keep the faith and focus. All over the world come, focus. World leaders come, focus. The United States come, focus. My people come, focus. Trinidad come, focus. Cause we riding. Even in homes we see it clearly. We go mind people business but can't watch their own picnic. Focus. As Sandra say, all we hearing is voices in the ghetto, mothers crying each day, lighting the flambeau. Look, teachers complain, children have no control. They come into school with heavy weapons, no fear. Look, they're brave and bold. So stop throw stone on your house is glass, cause we youths going downhill and they going fast. I say fast, I say focus. We as people need to change our modus. This is serious business, not fun and games. Stop trying to find somebody to blame. We on a ship riding through the focus, and captain, the ship might be sinking, yes, but we as people willing to try our best. Focus. Focus, you better focus. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Give me low. All over the world we seeing a trend. Everybody pointing fingers, but 4 pointing back at them. Focus, focus, you better focus. Push selfishness way out the door if we want to be the creme de la creme. Focus. World leaders moving living without care. What is not them paying the price is the citizens in fear. So if they're not going to do it for we, come let we stand up and show them we have the unity. Whoa! So when I say focus, I hope these situations awake us. Take off your blindfold, open up your eyes. All over the world, we are focused on one prize. We are a ship riding through the focus, and focus is the ship, so we all aboard. Because a world war now is something we cannot afford. So when I say focus, keep the faith and all over the world come. The United States come. World leaders, oh I'm begging you, come, let we. Cause we riding. Oh when I tell you, oh I'm begging you, oh we gon' make it. Whoa, I'm telling you, oh we gon' make it. Oh I'm begging you, cause we riding. Oh I'm telling you, oh we gon' make it. Oh I'm begging you, please my people come. Oh Trinidad, oh Tobago come. Oh Barbados.
Yes, the defending Monarch Bingo boy. What do you think of the two performers so far, especially the defending Monarch last year? This guy was really on top of his game.
But when you compare him last year and compare him this year, I thought he was much better last year.
He won last year.
He won last year, but I mean, if you just to compare the two performances, the two songs, I thought last year's performance was a much better song. He almost to the point where you could say he was not ready to defend this year.
That's right. That's right.
And you know, I wasn't surprised that he didn't get in the top 4. You know, but Trinidad being Trinidad, anything can happen.
Yes,
anything can happen. But I didn't think he was the standard he was at last year. He definitely wasn't there.
Without a doubt. And that happens too, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, you
yes.
find many times when you especially if you're not involved in the tents and that kind of thing. You can lapse and lose the enthusiasm. I want to say good night to all my friends in the chat. Of course, Marlon Gill, I see you have joined us in the chat. Of course, happy to see you there, my brother. I see you, Marlon. Big up, man. Yes, indeed. We continue with the Trinidad Calypso competition. And now we come to the guy who caused all the controversy. Coming in at number 3, singing the song Soul of Calypso. Bingo, introduce the guy.
The Calypso King of Trinidad and Tobago 2024. Well, he wasn't at the time, but at number 3, Marshall Montano.
They dripping, mommy. What to do? I say, back to school time. Kaiso. Yes. Born around 1974 to a mother named Calypso. Junior appeared to be so much more. Over the years he began to grow, but like his grandfather Pakalinda and grandmammy Sweet Kaiso, the family trace of little boy soca could I never hide with just so. He is the head of the fetting class, the heart of the carnival. He's the jumping legs in the mass. He waistline causing bacchanal. A mother's child features cannot hide, and this everybody know. If you look real deep down inside, soca is the soul of Calypso. Let me hear you. Calypso is soca, and soca is Calypso. Sister Chutney and brother Raga, also born here in Trinbago. So you don't have to look no further. I'm sure everybody don't know. If one spirit in child and mother, soca in the soul of Calypso. Let me hear you. Rampa dampa dampa. Aha, rampa dampa dam. Yes, rampa dampa dam. say when I dead, bury me close. Mommy say Santi Manite. Soca sing bout he by he a girl and take the crown fantastic Friday. While mommy down south in Skinner Park, soca in tongue in stink and dirty Juve. Say the both of them love the party in almost the very same way. Mommy love to be up in the tent while she sun jamming on radio. Mommy prefer a sit down event. The son love a truck on the road. Nobody know if you're looking deep down inside. Soca is this whole of Calypso. Let me hear you ram padam padam. Kaiso, I tell a lie, ramba. Children come back to school. Look, Soca grow up to be a big man. Now, almost 50 years old. The grandchildren set out and plan to be famous like him round the world. Looking back at all his years on the things that he made us do, the grands have no doubts and no fears. They have the whole world doing it. Moving to the left, moving to the right. Hey, balancing whole night. Feeling hot, hot, hot for spite. Tingo laying in share the light. From tying we head with cloth like Baptist to jumping and waving flag to one. Soca is a spiritual bacchanalist, just like Calypso. So let me hear you. Calypso is Soca and Soca is Calypso. Sister Chutney and brother Raga, cousin Tassa come Belimbo. So you don't have to look no further. I sure everybody don't know. If you're listening to sweet Soca, you're bound to listen. Look at Merchant Son, second star, and Nyla Blackman also. Colonel Robert, son of Kitchener, in the DNA is Calypso. When I look at Shalan Bailey, all I see is mighty shadow. Sometimes I just wonder if my real father could have been Trinidad Rick or the mighty Crow. By now I'm sure everybody know this Kaiso is a metaphor, but be aware also I too was born 1974. They once called me a Calypso singer, cause I couldn't write songs like Sparrow. Since then I write a lot of hit Soca, and now I write a hit Calypso. Never hear you. Calypso is Soca, Soca is Calypso, yo. Sister Chutney and brother Raga, but right here in Trinidad. So you're too hard to look no further. I'm from Pina straight to Toko. If you're talking Soca or Calypso, you will hear Marshall Montan. Everybody say
Soca and Calypso. Soca is Calypso. Soca is definitely Calypso. It's just a beat. Though I don't sing Soca. The music plays Soca.
Well, give me Soca music now. Everybody know Calypso is. Everybody know. Say Soca is Calypso. Calypso. What do you know? Say.
Move it to the left. Move it to the left, everybody. Move it to the right. Move it to the right, everybody. Move it to the left. Move it to the left. Move it to the right.
What you know? Everybody jump! Hunt! 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 That is Calypso! I know the Who teach you that? My mommy. And who teach you? My daddy. Settle down, children, settle down. Take out your devices. Because around 1974, a great Calypsonian by the name of Lord Shorty became the father of Soca. And he left a message as Ras Shorty I.
What's all my children? What's all my children? I'm not gonna call you, see, but we're gonna go fight.
Yes, the song that caused all the controversy. What you think on the song, Bings?
Boy, it was a simple song, but there was a message in the song, and he took you back from the birth of Calypso.
There was a lot of history.
A lot of history in the song, the names of the persons. Even those he didn't name, you knew exactly who he was talking about. And I thought the theatrics in the presentation was fantastic. It was on point. If you watch the entire show, in my opinion, it was difficult to beat him.
Yeah.
As much as it was a simple song, but with the package that he presented, it was a very, very difficult thing to beat him.
And that can be done.
Oh, yes.
Without a doubt. Of course, that was just number 3 in the competition. Marshall Montano, Soul of Calypso. Then we go on to Helton Francis, representing we. He was one of my favorites in the competition this year, but he didn't quite make it to the top 3. Let's take in Helen Francis.
Something amazing happened so recent. They put a Kaisonian in parliament. Some people rejoice and some people bawl, and some say that shouldn't happen at all. Now all politicians living in fear, cause afraid what the Calypsonian would hear. All the mistakes that they're going to make, and all the issues on the country plate, like how the crime rate raising, like it using east, and none of we leaders don't want to meet, or how a big man in Tobago fell, cause he have a weakness for the BBL, or how the property tax seems so unfair, cause something the rich man not going to bear. But if it had one man I'd love to be, I want to be a landlord just like Al Raleigh, but die too much. Pero, and I don't like that at all. Die too much politics, yeah. And I don't deal with them tricks. See, many does come and many does go, but I want my people and them to know, whenever you see me here on a show, it's not a politician singing a Kaiso. Despite what's the role they give to me, Calypso is rooted in my belly. So I want everybody here to see is a Calypso representing me. The man with the fro, if you hear them shout, and one time he get cool your mouth. Some people they smile and some people cuss, saying how this youth playing black conscious. The parliament staff they all agree, Kaiso inside here is so strange to see. From his perspective what he's going to say, and how he interprets the lacquer, like if the opposition and Jack unite after they had one of the biggest fights, or if the PM get put in court by the same Venezuelans for which he fought, or if our ex-minister end up viral fighting to get inside a funeral. No invitation, but the thing get tense if you see how she stick up on top the fence, but die too much. But I don't like that. BP do that it is too much for I could wear me hair up, I could wear me hair down. It don't change the lyrics inside the song. So if you hear me on your radio, despite what's the role they want me play, Calypso's a part of my DNA. So I hope it makes everyone happy. It's a Calypso representing leader.
Even Kaisonians start to criticize and immediately start to roll their eyes, by talking him like they were not friends and saying it really should have be them. Hoping his job will distract him to thinking that he wouldn't get to sing. But this Calypsonian will fill his shoes and always sing the relevant issues, like how the people afraid to use their lights cause they find tea and tech not treating them right. Or when you go down inside HDC, houses mashing up like Genie BB. Or maybe you want to try to protect your home cause the bandits and them won't leave you alone. Calling the police, boy, you might get this. They might say, they know where the station is, but die too much. Boom, I don't like that at all. Boy, die too much politics, yeah. I don't hate them trees. See, many does come and many does go, but I want my people and them to know, whenever you see me there on a show, not a politician singing a Kaiso. Despite what's the task they give to me, Calypso is rooted in my belly. So I want everybody here to see is a Calypso representing life. Let me tell you the bottom line. The story I explain to you is mine, using satire and irony to make a serious perspective look so funny. It's not about the clever lyrics or how I swing blows using politics. This is about representation that should be inside every citizen. Whether you're working CPEP or you're working WASA, do your job with pride and plenty honor. Or if you're a type of public servant, we need your discipline and your tolerance. Or if you're a man with your own talk show, don't cry like a child cause a Calypso. Give culture respect and just be a fan, and take your pick wrong like a full grown man, but die too much. And I don't like that at all. Bipido, that I don't die too much. Politics, yeah. And I don't hate them trees. See, whether you're big or whether you're small, the song that I sing is for one and all. So don't take my words for no papi show. Not a politician singing a Kaiso. Despite what your situation might be, remember you represent this country. That's why it's important for you to see it's a Calypso you're represented.
Kaiso. Like I said, that was one of my favorites for the Calypso finals in Trinidad. I thought it was proper execution. I thought the guy was really into his performance, and you know, the humor was in there. Yeah, but I guess you had to be a Trini to really get the sense of what was going down. Yeah, so that was, he came in at number 4. And then at number 5, there was another, they call him, I think, your partner, you know, Bingo. They call him the only remaining Bad John.
Yes,
the only remaining Bad John of Kaiso. He came in with one called The First Investigation, which I thought was a very big Kaiso, well written. Well delivered also by Kurt. We were looking at guys like Alan Francis and Kurt Allen in the top 3.
I definitely had Kurt in the top 3. Yeah. It was his execution was right, the arrangement of the song, the lyrics. I was shocked when I heard Kurt was at number 8.
Yeah.
It was unbelievably easy. But you see, Kurt again is such a strange fella. Prior to the competition, he released the song and he says that he's done with Calypso. Kurt comes into the competition. Didn't place, now he's saying he finished with that. I think that's a typical thing of Calypsonians. When they're disappointed, they always finish everything. I expect to see Kurt back.
All right, well, let's have a look at Kurt Allen as he performed at the March Gras, the Calypso Finals in Trinidad. The first investigation is a new song.
I just feel sorry, so don't get me wrong. For anybody I get gone down, innocent victim, criminals or not, each and every gunshot rattle the same spot. But when I hear some families expressing grief, the attitude does have me in disbelief. Criminals that thief, rape people and kill, the families demanding investigation still. But when as a youth they staying out late, that is the time to investigate. Long before they start jumping people gate, that is the time to investigate. When your children passing the elder straight, that is the time to investigate. When bad company start to infiltrate, that is the time to investigate. You can't wait till they in the forensic center to abuse the police and try them for murder. Once your children have blood stain on their hand, too late. Parents, stop cussing the policeman. You have to launch the first investigation. Now the real state of emergency. It's too much parents failing in their duty. It's too much of crime. Joint patrol with the police and army. They're only can't replace parental responsibility. They're only fixing. The first investigation is the most important investigation. 15-year-old boy, his life gone to waste. Killed by police on a high-speed chase. Police reports say they just robbed a bar. Officers attempted to intercept the car. The fellas jump out with guns blazing in their hand. Start to riddle bullets at the police van. Police return fire in similar style. Parents want investigation. Why? He is just a child. Still in school, they put in food on your plate. That is the time to investigate. When they work's nowhere but they're sleeping late. That is the time to investigate. Pants falling off their waist like they're losing weight. That is the time to investigate. On the block all day, holding their prostrate. That is the time to investigate. You can't wait till they're in the forensic center to block the road and catch old tires on fire. Talking human rights and making demand. Too late to launch investigation. Teachers, elders, neighbors and guardians, you have to launch the first investigation. The family must be the main focus. They're coming up, they're coming up. The court and the politicians can't save us. It's too much of crime. To arrest the crime, keep it under control. They're only crime fighting must start in every blinking household. They're only I wanna cry. Oh my God. Trinidad and Tobago be bleeding. 16-year-old girl shot in her belly. Pregnant, sadly she lost her baby. I investigate. When the facts unfold, already the mother of a 2-year-old. That means at age 14, this child made a child. Either raped or touched by a pedophile. As far as I know, and I understand, nobody never called for no investigation. 15-year-old daughter going out on date. That is the time to invest. To a no prospect, walking them out the gate. That is the time to invest. 3 o'clock morning call, mama sleeping over by gate. That is the time to invest. 3 months later vomiting and putting on weight. That is the time to investigate. You can't wait until things end up critical. Murdered or lying down in hospital. children with 5 different gunmen. Too late
to launch investigation.
Don't do like Massey and check the Obia man. You have to launch
the first investigation.
Check the examples from our leaders.
They come now, they come
teaching we youngsters how to act like gangsters.
It's too much of crime.
6 versus 7s. No, everyone know.
They're only
in parliament is red. That versus yellow.
They're only
fix the family first, should be able. There's too much of crime. They're killing the nation. Destroying the nation. Love. You just make the child, or to make them mine. Who want to embrace that sentiment fine? But for me, once you bring a child to this world, they're mine, you have a duty to mold. Some parents love to take the escape route, blame everything on earth except the truth. Half of the crime we see in is parenting fail. Left up to me, I lost the backside in jail. Acknowledge the children, take their mental state.
That is the time to investigate.
Go wait until conditions deteriorate.
That is the time to investigate.
Quality time to spend with them, we must dedicate.
That is the time to investigate.
For the school teacher going to face disrespect and hate.
That is the time to investigate.
No one again. Take a look in the closet, check the bag and pocket for condom and bullet. Once they start joyriding in that prison van.
Too late to launch investigation.
Parents, don't wait on legislation. You have to launch
the first investigation.
There's so much billions to boost security.
They come now, they come
what about billions to boost the family?
It's too much of crime.
It's time to reset, change we policy.
They're only
cause when you check is the whole society guilty. They're only fixing.
Yes, a big one from Kurt, a big Kaiso coming down. Quite a few people were disappointed that Kurt wasn't up there. They thought the content, the Kaiso, the topic, the execution, was on point. But then again, as we know, it's always the judge's decision that is final. And the competition continued. Let's take in one more of the finalists before we do a short intermission. And let's take in Dylan Thomas. I think Dylan Thomas was the reigning king of Tobago.
Yes, he got an automatic entry into the
right, yes, he got right. So let's take in the reigning Calypso monarch of Tobago as he performed in the Trinidad and Tobago Calypso finals with one called It Wasn't Me.
Bring back joy, bring back peace, bring back joy, bring back peace, bring
Paul, yeah, what's going on? Well, my boy in hot water, like lamb to the slaughter, is the audio conspiracy. Well, he admits that it was he, but if I was Bali, not even a storm could move me. I shall not break, my reputation is at stake. They can't knock me off my steeple. I's a man of the people, so this cross for you I would carry by any means necessary.
But I was your boy.
No, it wasn't me.
You had no choice.
I said it wasn't me.
So step out of the shade, stop the charade and come.
Hear me? I strongly rebuke, like you take me for Jew. I don't need no grass to cover me. I know you foxing, cause saltfish tell no lie. Make a wish and just close your eye. I's a man of my word, a man of integrity. Trinbago, no. It wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. Like how you had to go down, man.
know the people them love your valley boy. You is with saltfish. I wanna fall. Yeah, what's going on? I say, my boy, you're way too bright to just give up without a fight. Remember, you is the boss. So go down swinging and who vex Lord. Cause if I was chief sec, I just rock back and shuffle the deck. So much cards to play the pack. When they looking to hang your jack, you done get rid of the joker. So with a straight face like you playing poker. Do anything but admit. Just baffle them with full spit.
They're calling your name.
It wasn't me.
Are you playing games?
I say it wasn't me.
So step outside the shade. Stop the
Watch it.
charade and come.
Investigate Romeo. He little piggy and he big toe. Always on crime, talking all the time. Always on some scheme, but saltfish tells no lie. Make a wish and just close your eye. Cause they trying to set me up. TV Wonder and all could see Trinbago. No. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Come on, saltfish. You know we supporting it 100%, man. I wanna fall. Sing it out, boy. It's this tape that they engineered was simply because of fear that you would have the whole nation in the palm of your hand. But if I was Chavez, his story for sober real press, you will be voting for me instead of the fella with the bald head. I have more vote appeal, and look, I'm ready to take the wheel. Though their intent is sinister, they can't stop this next prime minister. No, they're calling my name. It wasn't me. Just say it wasn't me. So step out of the shade.
Stop the charade and come.
They want me to go, but I know things I shouldn't know. Well, take me to court, that will come to naught. I am a busting and saltfish. Tell no lie. Make a wish. Close your eye. But if I end up in the forest, it's only then I'll worry. Trinbago. Until then, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, no. I wanna fall. I said, them can't give me that position then. If I was in that position then, if I was there, yeah man. It's like Moses and the Red Sea. I come to deliver TNT. Put all corrupt men on blast, and crime will be a thing of the past. My 1-point plan manifesto. One man to clean up Trinbago. I'll be like Jack Warner with bling, the minister of everything. Next election destined to be the upset of the century. The headline will say, after I beat them, saltfish mash up the PNM. Oh Lord, they're calling me, but it wasn't me. I say it wasn't me. So step out and watch it.
Stop the charade and come.
I am the main threat, so they wanna catch me in their dragnet, just to bring me shame, to sully my name like spit in a latrine. But saltfish, I say, tell no lie. Make a wish and just close your eye. But for your info, that voice song more like Rowley Trinbago. Oh no. It wasn't me. Check the man who in charge of the PDP.
It wasn't me.
Who spent all the time making blue movie.
It wasn't wasn't me.
Don't mix me in your bacchanal at all, at all.
It wasn't me.
You know the name Fall is so easy to call.
It wasn't me.
For you to beg, oh I promise I'll change the laws.
It wasn't me.
Full autonomy shall finally be yours.
It wasn't me.
And when I done, the whole nation will flock to see.
It wasn't me.
The great Chavez, Augustine Farley.
It wasn't me.
I wanna fall.
The winning numbers for the evening draw of Saturday, 24th February 2024.
We interrupt our regularly scheduled program to bring you this broadcast.
The winning numbers for the evening draw of Saturday, 24th February 2024 were Tic-Tac-Toe 1, 8, 12, 15, 19, 20, 21. Big 4 2, 8, 2, 9. Big 4 Multi-X FP. Pick 2 8, 7. Pick 2 Multi-X 2X. 1 off 9, 2, 0. Lucky 3 9, 3, 8. Lucky 3 Multi-X 2X. Power Play 4, 10, 14, 22. Free ticket letter L, power pick number 1.
Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
You're watching MBC.
Yes, welcome back, Papa's Kaiso Corner. Tonight we're featuring the March Gras, the Calypso finals in Trinidad and Tobago. And so far we've seen Christopher Duncan, Tazia O'Connor, Michelle Montano, Helen Francis, Kurt Allen, and Dylan Thomas. We continue now with a veteran in the business. He's been around for a while. I personally like this guy. I like him for two reasons. His voice, I think he has quite a range with that voice. Projection is powerful, and he kind of reminds me of Juice Man out of St. Lucia. I call him the Trinidad Juice Man. I'm talking about a guy called Roderick Gordon, and he did a piece called Charlie's. It's a song about repatriation. Bingo, you did that one strike you at all?
Well, the sad part about it is I had not heard of the guy. I don't even know of the guy. So I did not pay too much attention. I'll be honest, I didn't pay too much attention to it. But I know it was a song basically about repatriation. And, you know, I think he delivered well, but I didn't have him in my ranks at all.
Okay, well, let's take in Roderick Gordon with Charles Z.
Bring back joy, bring back peace, bring back joy, bring back peace, bring back
People just borrow and do as they may, causing you sorrow along the way. All who feel they take and get away. Is the children going to pray? Hey, what a thing, Charlie, to be King Charlie. I'm sure you got to rejoice and sing. But now that you done celebrate, there's something that cannot wait. Give me what you have for me. Give me what you have. Your dear mother passing left many in tears, but her passing also left you in a rest. Charlie, give me what you have for me. Give me what you have for me. Give me what you have for we. Give me what you have. Because you massacre people in their own land. Split up India and Pakistan. Steal the people of unrest of faith. Lives you take and you take. Shazi, the people in India falling. Shazi, you must make it right somehow. Shazi, for reparations they calling. Shazi, give them something new. Well, let the people, we want to be wanted, we wanted. We want to be wanted, we wanted. We want to be wanted, we wanted. No, no, no. Well, let the people, we wanted, we wanted, we wanted. We wanted, we wanted, we wanted, we wanted, we wanted. No, no, no. Oh, what a thing, Shazi, to be King Shazi. The whole world contributes to your bling. Now you won your golden coach. I must submit my reproach. Give me what you have for me. Give me what you have. You turned humans into products of your trade. After slavery is the slave masters you paid. Sort out yourself. Tell them, Savannah. Give me what you have. Give me what you have. Give me what you have. Because you take away we culture for speed we hate. Make we slave all day on estates. Take resource, try drain we pitch lead. You take and you take. Shazi, half of the Caribbean falling. Look we in Trinbago too. Shazi, colonialism appalling. Shazi, you know what to do. Start to dip in them coffers. We want to be wanted. Tell him. We want to be wanted, we wanted. We want to be wanted, we wanted. No, no, no. Well, let the people. We want to be wanted, we wanted. We wanted. We wanted, we wanted. We wanted. Yeah, what to do? No, no, no. All you use divide and rule here in Trinbago. Give me something. It's why up to now we don't like each other, so give me something. All you use divide and rule to kill we nature. Give me something. And try to pretend you was we savior, give me something. So now that you're diagnosed with your cancer, give me something. Don't wait too long to give people an answer, give me something. Before you pass the crown, let the world see that Britain not as bad as it used to be. Oh no, Charles, give it, Charles, sort out yourself. Take my look. Now, as President, Prime Minister Motley told us, the legacy of colonialism, slavery, and indentureship has left us facing social, political issues of crime, corruption, inequality. And here in Trinidad and Tobago, we experience it. Oh, what a thing, Charlie, to be King Charlie. Now Trinbago still feeling your sting. Oh no! Your forced religious views have we still so confused. Here we were. Tell him. Here we were. Violence was your tool to communicate. Now guns the youths used to articulate all the self-hate. Here we were. Tell him. Here we were. Here we were. Here we were. Because your tactics leave we depressed. Mental and financialness for education lead to stress. So triggers they want to press. Charlie, the youth them in beat and crying. Charlie, all up in a river too. Charlie, the trickle down have me people dying. Charlie, oh, because of you. We want to be one. Tell him. We want to be one. Savannah, sing with me. Where are the people? We want to be one. we wanted, we wanted. We wanted, we wanted, we wanted. We wanted, we wanted. The courage coming for King Charles, that's not me. We wanted, we wanted. We wanted, we wanted. We wanted, we wanted, we wanted. Now, Savannah, tell them. We wanted, we wanted. We wanted. We wanted.
You remind me of Frankie McIntosh there.
Yeah, dynamic performer, man. Somebody in the chat just said that he used to sing soca before. He went by the name of Chucky. Yeah, but I like this guy. His projection, man.
He has a voice.
A powerful voice. Yeah, time running so quickly. Let's continue as we go straight into another veteran. I think maybe the oldest veteran in the competition. This time he goes by the name of Gypsy with a song called Ungrateful. Let's take in Gypsy.
Bring back joy, bring back peace, bring back joy, bring back peace, bring.
James' mother, she get pregnant when she was only 16. James' father was 35. He was wicked, evil and mean, cruel and advantageous, beating she night and day. And at 16 he left she pregnant. She just pack up and gone away. But things she struggle and mind she baby. God knows she did it by faith. But at 21 James, the son of a gun, start displaying his father trait. James, your mother can't, your mother can't, your mother can't believe. Man, your mother can't, your mother can't, your mother can't believe. After all that she do for you, this is what you put in she true. Man, you just grow up to deceive. Your mother can't, your mother can't, your mother can't believe. Hey. Oh yeah. Every Monday she in the courthouse, like if she study law. And as soon as the people see her, they don't know what she come there for. She either looking for a lawyer or somebody to stand your bail. And as soon as they would set you free, well, it's licks and cussing she deal. But she's still treating you with kindness and handling you with care. Because she said that a mother's love never ceases for the child she bear. Your mother can't, your mother can't, look, your mother can't believe. Man, your mother can't, your mother can't, James, your mother can't believe. After all that she do for you, this is what you put in she true. You only bring she heartache and grief. Your mother can't, your mother, look, your mother can't believe, no. Hey.
Yeah, boy, Bing Bings. Yeah, a lot of people favorite in St. Lucia. I have a partner. He said that's the best song for the competition. You know, Gypsy there with Your Mother Can't. Sorry, I mean Ungrateful is the name of the song. You see here the chorus. What do you have a catchy chorus? Yeah, we're continuing with Brian London. He did one called Hell. Let's take in some of Brian London.
Bring back joy, bring back peace, bring back joy, bring back peace, bring.
I was listening to the words of a pastor. He was preaching his message while standing on a street corner. I tell myself, let me draw a little bit closer, for I would never neglect the living God nor reject the scripture. I stand up there and I listening well, as his message was about hell. He said, repent, for the kingdom of God is at hand. That is my message to every man. I say,
pastor, preach, hell is real, I know. When I look at Trinidad and Tobago, in this land where we have a police commissioner, and not even one question on crime she could answer. I don't have to feel right there. I could know hell is real. When she say crime keep going up, cause we are praying enough. So all our we should get on, we kneel. So I don't have to feel right there. I could know hell is real. Each day there's another murder. Not one word from Grandma Erla. More murders than days for the year. Yes, she said we don't have to live in no fear. I say preacher man preach, and more coffins for murder victims, bell go sell. It's easy to tell that we going through hell. Best we bring back Gigi with the cape as well, cause all you could tell right now this crime thing, have we going through hell? No lie.
Yes, Brian London with Hell. Then there was Kareen Ash with a big one. I think she was the first runner-up, Bengo?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, she was the first runner-up, Kareen Ash. It's a big one. She kind of reminds me of Singing Sandra.
Yes,
yeah. In that
actually, the song was written by the former Singing Sandra's
writer. Yes, you could feel it.
Christoph Grant class.
Right. Kathleen Ash with one called No Excuse.
Lord knows I'm tired, hear it. Protesters daily declare it. Bedlam on Nelson or Beatum. When you are shut down their program. Vendors from Queen Street to Charlotte. When they hot and ready to riot. What they what we do, like they what we teach. Once I'm facing adverse conditions, crime is their fallback position. And to this mindset I does fall. Good grief. Cause I remember back in the 90s when they killed poor Michael Hercules. Shoot with famous prison commissioner. The mother say she boy was a hustler. But for crimes like murder, there is no good reason or rhyme. Poverty ain't no damn excuse for crime. No way, poverty is no excuse. You don't ever win but lose. For quick upward mobilization, nothing beats good education. Next time a youth man say it, hit him a slap one time. What? Poverty and no damn excuse for crime. No way. Go tell your picnic them. Oh, causing the problem. Oh. Met some youth men down on the bread line. Same song they sing and then rewind. Don't care for white pepper custard. Tell them to walk there want that. But to your face they will hit forthright. If see people only miss out a fortnight. What they what we do, how they what we eat. Is that self we're causing the problem? Boss man run the bread is the anthem. Causing major woe and gnashing of teeth. Huh. Still I remember Michael Hercules when they kill him back in the 90s. The mother say it wasn't murder. She son was just seeking $1 for many of us so broken who don't have a cent or dime. Poverty and no damn excuse for crime. No way, poverty is no excuse. So when is your time to choose? Instead of shooting and looting, my part and my lad still recruiting. Tell them youth men chant it before our next church bell chime. Poverty and no damn excuse for crime. So hear me now. If you're starving to death with nothing to eat, that is no excuse.
Yeah, big one indeed. I thought that was a well-deserved first runner-up position for her. She was doing pretty well right through the 10s. I remember seeing her on an interview after a 10th. Yeah, she had the stuff together. She placed second right after Montano, walking home with $500,000. St. Lucia! Pull up. Yeah, we continue with Mikhail Tija, with a big one called DNA. You were telling me that he...
Yes, actually, he worked closely with Marshall. He produced, he wrote both songs. Both songs were produced by Marshall's brother. He has his own studio. There seemed to be a very nice collaboration between Marshall and himself. And even after the finals, you would have seen the vibe between the two of them, the happiness between the two of them. But that was produced by the Montano family, both him and Marshall.
And he went on to win the road match. With that very tune. Okay, well, let's take in Mikhail Tija with DNA, a big tune for Trinidad Carnival 2024.
When we outside, it's an ocean of love. All that we align to the stars up above. Let we dance now, take a chance now with me. And we go jump till morning. Look, the moon not sleeping. Tell them we not leaving till the last drop of Bacchanalis. Madness in the capital, so I feel like I run it tongue again. Jump and shake the ground again. Wave with all my brother them. No place like home, home, home. I feel like I run it tongue again. Jump and shake the ground again. Wave with all my brother them. No place like home, home, home. No wasting time away to jam on somebody. Hands up in the air, madness everywhere. It's in windy a day, so get turned bad when we on the roadway. We like we own way. Tell them freedom in windy a day. A nation of pride is who we are. Put creed and race aside, we stronger together. One heartbeat, sweetie auntie is home. So everybody come down and we go dance till morning. Look, the moon was sleeping. Tell them we not leaving. No, we not leaving till the last drop of Bacchanalis. Madness in the capital, so I feel like I'm running tongue again. Jump and shake the ground again. Make with all my brother and them. No place like home, home, home. I feel like I'm running tongue again. Jump and shake the ground again. Make with all my brother and them. No place like home, home, home. No wasting time away.
Yes, a big one, like, give me his credentials again, what he won?
Yeah, he won the Young Kings, he won the road match, and he actually played bass and guitar on that
on
track.
the track, a musician himself. Yeah, you could, there was a little something going on about that wasn't Kaiso, like soca coming in Kaiso.
But we had the same thing the year David Rudder won Young Kings with Bahe Good. It was the same kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, but that one went on to win the road match. Big one there. And then there was, closing the finals, Stacey Sobers Abraham. I like this lady's projection also. I think she's a powerful performer. Let's take in quickly Stacey Sobers with Respect the Tribe.
Cause in the face of difficulty, I'm more than stick out your neck. But now I've noticed a little something, just a bit disturbing behavior that has me harassed. So let me address it real fast. But I know your road wasn't easy, sister. Yes, you endured the strain. You push and you climb the ladder, but now you're looking back with disdain. Busting to the masses, you did it all on your own. Talking I and I. But you didn't do it alone. Come down someday, cause this sister helped your mother when she was pregnant with you. This sister was the midwife who ensured that you pull through. This was the babysitter when be so puffed up with pride. Cause for you to stand up there with your head held high, it takes a village, my child. Bambadoo, dege, bambadoo, oi, bambadoo. And I go let it slide. No, 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 no. Have some respect for the tribe.
Yes, indeed. Stacey Sober's big track, Respect for the Tribe. And then, of course, the winner was announced for the finals. Let's take a quick look at that quick ceremony there where Michelle Montano walked away with the cash prize of $500,000 plus a vehicle worth $350,000, totaling $850,000 for the Calypso Monarch of Trinidad. Let's take a quick look at that handover.
In 10th place is Winston Peters, also known as the Gypsy. In 9th place, Dwayne O'Connor, sobriquet Zaya O'Connor. In 8th place, the last Bajon of Calypso, Kurt Allen. In 7th, Aaron Duncan. In 6th place, Stacey Sobers Abraham. In 5th, Helon Francis. In 4th place, Trinidad and Tobago, Michael Williams, sobriquet Michael Teja. In 3rd place, Roderick Gordon, Chuck Gordon. In 2nd place, Trinidad and Tobago, Kareen Ashe, the Calypso Princess, and the National Calypso Monarch 2024 is Michelle Montano.
Everybody be going. We going by the bar again. Put some liquor in me head.
Our reigning monarch 2024, Michelle Montano.
We also have the NCC.
Yes, indeed. What a moment, what a moment. I want to take the opportunity to say thank you to all of you who tuned in tonight here in the corner. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did here with my good friend Fitzroy Bingo Leo. Of course, quickly, if you have to say anything to any particular person or fan here in St. Lucia.
Well, I'm happy I had the opportunity to be here. Probably you haven't heard, but I'm also happy to thank the government of St. Lucia for bestowing on me on Thursday the National Service Award for outstanding and meritorious service within the Cadet Corps. So that was
the
one
Cadet
of my
Corps.
Yes, because that was one of my
congrats,
reasons.
man. Oh, that's your reason for being here.
That's one of my main reasons for being here.
Okay, okay, congrats.
I'm back on the 15th for the investiture ceremony.
Okay.
And that sort of thing. So I want to say thanks to everybody who, have been very supportive in the circumstances. My family, my St. Lucian family that, has always supported me and been around, and I head back home tomorrow, so to speak.
All right, well, safe voyage.
Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure having you here in the corner, Bings.
Thank you very much.
The fans seem to be very happy in the chat. Everybody's bigging you up and saying how they miss you and your contributions. Yes, please do.
Yes,
on behalf of the management and staff of NBC Television, our technician for the evening, Brother Shane Williams, our producer, Colin Phillips, I would like to say good night to each and every one of you and thank you so much, both those in TV land and here on the chat. I want to say good night for those in the diaspora. Thank you so much. We will be back here next Saturday, same time. More Kaiso coming your way, more entertainment right here in the corner. So until next Saturday, same time, same place, this is Papa out.
Introducing the new Low Select Virtual Service Desk, where one click